Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart. Start by mapping out the current range. So, as you know, prices had to come back down into discount, where the price consolidated for a while, and buyers started to step back in. Now we're looking at an, of course, overall swing structure bullish, internal structure bullish as higher highs. Well, higher highs, higher lows have been made. Internal structure bullish, fractal structure bullish as highs are being taken out. Of course, there's liquidity sitting over all of these highs, which is suspecting any type of bullish momentum. It looks like this is an impulse up toward those highs. So it looks like it's time to buy. It's not investment advice in this area of as this area of demand holds up and keeps pushing prices higher. And I expect, like I said, the prices to take out the highs of this, all the liquidity sitting of these highs, and target the highs of the overall range. GBP, USD. Let's go and map out the current range. So it's a lot more bullish, as I've been saying, than Euro. Prices really came back down deep into discount and started to consolidate sideways, but now it is its internal structure. Its internal structure is bullish, just like with Euro USD. This is still the low that held up. As you can see, it really was consolidating sideways, but these highs are being taken out, and obviously structure is breaking to the upside, so swing structure bullish. It just wicked past this low, never closed under the low, so swing structure is still bullish. Fractal structure bullish because these highs are being taken out. Internal structure bullish. Possibly a good time to buy, just like with Euro USD. But like I said, this has been more bearish, as it retraced completely way back down to discount. We're looking for any type of a more momentum shift into higher prices. I start taking out some of these highs before I get involved. Just waiting to see if price can see momentum, and it all depends on the fundamentals of the dollar and, of course, the pound. Speaking of DXY, I won't go over it too much, but obviously there was the rebound recently. Prices started to dollar started to regain strength. This is still the overall bearish range for DXY, and prices recently have started, well, this week has started to go ahead and push back down to an overall bearish sentiment, with this area of supply being in control. This was consolidation after this move up. We're waiting to see if any decision is going to be made. Like I said, pay attention in fundamental news if prices continue to rebound for the XY, with these other US dollar pairs to turn bearish. But overall, this swing structure still shows that the DXY is bearish, so it could just be stalling right now and continue down, targeting the lows of the overall range. AUD USD. Let's go ahead and map out the current range. So I've been speaking about continue to make higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. But I kept this at the overall range. This was spring that broke the highs of the previous range. Obviously, prices have just been consolidating sideways. Dipped back down to discount past this demand zone, and buyers step back in. I said this looks like another accumulation pattern, Wyckoff accumulation pattern, where this would be the spring, and I expect these buyers to push prices higher and break past the highs of the overall range. There's also spring, just like with last time, and break past the highs of the overall range. Hasn't happened yet. Starting to consolidate sideways, which may stay in this pattern for a while. So I wouldn't be looking for any opportunity until there is a bullish movement or any momentum shift in any direction. I don't think prices made a decision yet. As you can see, it is consolidating and squeezing sideways. But I expect if this spring does play out, then this liquidity sitting on these highs to be taken out, and in this range, the range highs to be taken out also. But it could, like I said, if the longer it consolidates, it could make a different decision, start turning bearish, and go deeper back down into discount. Even though it did react from this demand area, it could have room to go retrace back more. NZD USD. Let's go and map out the current range. Also with a deep retracement, I guess these US pairs have been overextended. This was the white off spring out of this accumulation pattern, and price started to retrace back down. We got this demand area now. It's been operating. This price has been operating in this demand area in discount, waiting for any type of momentum shift back toward these highs. But once this happened, once buyers step back in from here, weren't able to take out any significant highs. There's liquidity over these highs and started to consolidate sideways, just like with AUD USD. I'm waiting to see if there can be any momentum in toward the upward direction, take out the highs. Then I'll be interested in taking buys in order to target the highs of the overall range. But like I was saying, just like with AUD USD, longer stays in consolidation. It looks like I'm looking for any opportunity in that continuation direction. So it could continue back down, target the lows. But I'm just waiting to see no type of buying setup or selling setup for right now until it breaks out of this range and shows which direction it wants to go in. GBP AUD. Let's go ahead and map out the current range. And of course, I've been saying it was bearish. Swing structure overall did take out the lows, but prices retraced back into the overall range. Its overall structure. So I'm keeping this range. How it is, it traced back up to this trend line, and then sellers reacted, but weren't able to target the lows of the overall range. So this technically could be a higher low. This high gets taken out. Testing price right now, testing going back into premium, going back into this trend line. If it does, and just overall consolidated structure where prices will continue to trade sideways. But if it does, can't start breaking down past these lows, and then we're looking for any type of opportunity to sell and target the lows overall again. Because like I said, swing structure bearish. We're just looking for any type of internal structure to be bearish, even though this higher low hasn't really turned this. Well, some of these structures changed internally. Bullish, if this continues, this stays a higher low from these lows and takes out this high. So waiting to see on which direction this can go, because it could consolidate sideways just like with the other pairs. But overall, just looking to see if these lows will get targeted once again, as like I said, the swing structure bearish. Just waiting for the internal structure to turn bearish also. GBP NZD, well, it's just a correlated pair, but not making those lower lows like that one. GBP NZD, let's go map out the current range on the 4-hour chart, and we'll see price had continued to test premium and consolidate, really overall consolidate sideways. Never did a bearish push just with like GBP AUD did. Never did test this lower trend line. Those buyers were able to step back in, but not that much. It hasn't come back up to these premium highs. So still just consolidating sideways overall. As these lows are holding up as support. And waiting to see. The structure is obviously breaking up to the upside. So overall swing structure bearish, internal structure bullish as these highs are being taken out, still forming higher lows comparably to the lows formed previously. But the 70% mark where premium is, it's been holding up also. So it's just literally just squeezing sideways, waiting to see any decision made. Can't see any opportunity right now, but overall bearish. But when price can break out either way, because it's consolidated nature of these cross pairs could continue back down, breaking past all of these lows and these trend lines. However, squeeze stays in consolidation pattern for longer, could go and target the highs and target the highs in premium.